we're gonna be going over how to make a club banger for somebody like MONEYBAGG Yo. And we're gonna make it real simple. I'm gonna show y'all boys how you can just use one single melody and make your entire beat around one melody. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and sub to the channel because we got videos coming every Monday and every Friday. And hit that noti bell so you know as soon as I upload these videos. It's one rule on this channel. If your head is bobbing while you listening to this beat, you gotta drop a like. Cause if I got your head bobbing, come on, it only makes sense. Let's get into this thing, man. All right, man, so we at 156 BPM here. And I'm starting out with this melody zoomed out. We got the LA Custom C7 on Wash preset. So we started here, man. We on our root note of D. And we just had that note playing twice. From there, we went up 5 notes. So if we are on D, go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is always gonna work. Or if you go down 5, we just went up 5 here to this G. And then we just look for some half steps here. So I went to this A sharp because these notes that are right next to each other are gonna create tension. And it's gonna give our melody that dark feeling that we want. So that's our bass notes there. From there, we went up here to the top and we just created a very simple melody. Just by going from the root note to 2 half steps, back to the root note, to 3 half steps here. So we use this this E, this F, and this A. And then we just repeat that over and over. So the root note D to 2 half steps, the F and the E. And then we went from E, F to A. So this is what that full melody sounds like. And you see that these velocities are kind of all over the place. So if you press Alt R on your keyboard, you can randomize the velocities. And we just did the same thing up top here. We just Alt R and we randomize the velocities up there. So now that we created this melody, to make it very simple for ourselves, and you also want your beats to be kind of simple because it makes it easy for people to get on them. So we're not going to do too much. We're just going to literally pitch that entire melody up an octave. So this is the same preset, same notes, everything. We just pitched it up an octave, and this is what it sounds like. Very simple, exact same melody. Then we're gonna take the exact same melody one more time, and we're just gonna remove the top notes. So we have no top notes, so we just have the bass notes here. Easy. All right, next we in SRX Orchestra on the Pizzicato Release, I believe is what it's called, preset. And we're just taking the top notes from our piano melody and we're just moving them over to a different sound. We're just layering that sound. So we got these strings, we randomize the velocities with Alt R, and this is what it sounds like. Very, very simple, man. We're just using the same melody over and over again. Next, we got to expand with this solo violin preset. If y'all don't know about this solo violin, hey, I put y'all on. The solo violin, you gonna hear what it sound like. We got the melody here, man. All we're doing is we're just on some half steps in the root note. Very, very simple. Y'all hear what it sound like? Here you go. Expand with that violin, boy. Ooh, that solo violin, I'm telling y'all, gotta use that. Last, we have one last instance of expand here with the grave bass, and we're just following the root note, nothing too crazy. So simple, but so hard. All right, so all together, this is our melody, man. We really only use like 2 melodies maybe. So here you go. That violin is crazy. The whole drum breakdown, and that shit was lagging OD when I played the video back. But for y'all, I'll go over it again, man. So we got our drums, bro. What I was saying in the last time I recorded this was, if you try to make a club banger, you want people moving. You want ladies throwing that, you know what I'm saying, throwing that thing. You want people head bobbing, bro. You gotta keep it kind of simple, but you gotta make sure it has good energy, man. So let's get into these drums. So first we got this clap on the 3 and the 7, nothing too crazy. Y'all know how that go. Next we got our snare. Now with this snare, I had something I like to call a happy accident. Shout out to Bob Ross. I was trying to put in the snares, you know, in a certain spot here, and I accidentally clicked this one in real close to this snare here. But I actually liked how it sounded. So what I did was I went into this velocity here, and I just turned down the velocity on that snare. And this is what it sounds like. And I'm not saying that's anything crazy or innovative, but you know, it happened on accident. And what I've noticed in my, you know, time producing is sometimes the accidents from you misclicking something or you just accidentally hitting something, that'd be the most hardest stuff in the beat for no reason at all. So you know what I'm saying, I just kind of like how that one sounds, so I left it in there. Next we got this hi-hat pattern. We just got a simple 2-step pattern in the piano roll here. But what I did was I also went to Looperator on the effects, and I added like a 6 roll. So this is what it sounds like. So you can see here, this is where I added that 6 roll on these hi-hats. If you don't have Looperator, man, hey. But from there, we had the kick and the 808. So with the 808, like I said, man, we making a club banger. So we want people head bobbing. We gonna keep it simple. We gonna make it bouncy, and we gonna make it, you know what I'm saying, keep the momentum of the beat going. So this is what the 808 sound like. Now this roll at the end here, I really feel like that's what keeps that momentum. It swings it into the next part of the, you know what I'm saying, the beat, or the, you know, on the loop. It just kind of swings it all in together. So the way that I did that was I put down a note. We can just put down any note. I highlighted it and I press Alt-U on my keyboard. That brings up the chopper tool here. And you just play with this knobs how you like. So I liked it on that little 4th roll there. Boom. And then I just went from this high A sharp. I just dropped it down an octave here because that's kind of closer to that B. So it sounds good to me. So we gonna go from there, man. And we just had this kick on top of that 808, real simple pattern here. Pretty much just following the 808 minus the rolls. Very simple, man. All right, once you combine all these very simple elements, you have your beat. So this is what we're working with. that easy, man. That's how you make a real simple Memphis club banger, dark beat, man. The thing hitting for somebody like Moneybagg, yo. He'll go too crazy on that, man. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. You the MVP, man. Like the video if you haven't already, because I know that beat got your head bopping. Sub if you haven't, and hit that noti bell as well, man, because like I said, we gonna keep them coming. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all want to see next, man, for real. I already got plenty of ideas, but I love the feedback, man. I love the feedback and the interaction with y'all. But hey, that's it for today's video, man. I appreciate y'all coming through again. We out of here.